This video is an overview of Hopr's YAML file and its structure and key parameters.
As far as the extra product for Hopr is concerned, we are going to quickly go over the configuration of the product, which is pretty easy. We provide some artifacts that enable point-to-point communication, and those can be extended for any types of communication scenarios that you might have. So just running down this really quickly, we have some Kubernetes artifacts here that we'll be showcasing, and we have a namespace that everything is going to be deployed in, a configuration map that will be used by Envoy, which is a very popular open source project that's used as the underpinning for a lot of Kubernetes-based projects, including Istio. So we have the full Envoy configuration syntax that's available to us. And so that outlines some real basic routing and filtering that we'll be performing in this demo. Then we have a web server script that we'll be using to show that we have, in fact, reached the other side of a communication point-to-point setup. And then we have some registry credentials that we use to contact the Hopr repository for pulling down containers into our Kubernetes environment. But this secret here is really the one that most customers will be interested in, and that is our license key that we use to enable features within the Extra and other Hopr products. And then the chips algorithm. We currently have thousands of algorithms that can be used with chips in order to distinctly identify the algorithm that will be used between two endpoints, so that somebody can configure both of those endpoints with the same algorithm and effectively have them source identical keys independently of each other. We also have some other mechanisms here for our deployment. We'll be deploying some test containers here. You can see that we have a curl test, which will be sort of like the client side of our demo communication endpoints. And then we have a web server here. It's running our simple web server script, and it's going to have some text on it so that we can see that we have reached the other side of the tunnel, if you will. And then we have our Envoy container and our key server container, which comprise the extra product.
You can learn more at hopr.co.